draw their memorandum to the Prime Minister. One wonders why would cabinet members give a memorandum to the Prime Minister? They are supposed to sit in the same table and talk and resolve the issues of the country. But they were so scared they had to give memorandum to the Prime Minister. That was what prompted me. I felt this was way too much, and that was when I decided to form HINDREF. And thereafter we took upon the government on issues of religious conversions in a very aggressive manner. We have done various campaigns both locally and internationally. We have gone to the Malaysian King. We have submitted various memorandums to the Malaysian King, and at the international forum, the UK Parliament, EU Parliament, US Congress, even in India. As I said, India is not taking a proactive role for whatever reason, but I think after this and from next year onwards, I think with the pressure from our brothers and sisters here in India, I think the government will take attention of its people overseas. Have I finished my time? Thank you very much. Tomorrow, I think that there's a session. I will be showing you slides, photographs, and other visual evidence of the various violations of human rights in Malaysia. Thank you very much.
And National President of the, alternate President of the Commodity Association, very senior, he has joined us. We welcome them. Now I request Mr. Mahendra Uchana. He is the chairman of GOPIO, Global Organization of People of Indian Origin from Mauritius. He has kindly accepted our invitation and is with us. Tomorrow also he will be with us. Now I request him to speak. You will speak from here or you will? So, okay, please welcome Mr. Mahendra Uchana.
Friends, I'll be very brief. When you speak about Mauritius, we don't have the problem of human rights. It's a beautiful country, lovely country. We are 70% of people of Indian origin. Our Prime Minister is Navin Ramugulam. Our President is former Prime Minister Anirudh Jagannath. So, in the case, we can't speak about human rights problem regarding to Mauritius. But as chairman of GOPIO International, I'm very much concerned about the Indian diaspora. For the past 10 years, I'm heading the Indian diaspora as Secretary General, as President, as Chairman, again today, for another 2 years, I'll be the chairman for this organization with more than 35 chapters. My chapters are both Anglophone and Francophone. I'm happy to have my friends from Malaysia here. We have a very important chapter in Malaysia. We have a very important chapter also in Sri Lanka. And our former, the past chairman from GOPIO International was P.P. Devraj, former minister from Sri Lanka. They are very active. And wherever we have this GOPIO International meeting, definitely we raise the issue of human rights. The last GOPIO convention was in 2010, 29th of March. That was in Durban in South Africa. And definitely lots of political leaders do attend this meeting. From Mauritius, our minister was there. And even political leaders from South Africa was present there. The Minister of Finance, who is a Hindu fellow, was present together with other personalities, and the issue of Sri Lanka and Malaysia was raised in our forum there. We spoke with the political personalities there. Govardhan is the Minister of Finance. He just presented a very nice budget 2 days ago in Durban. So what I'm willing to say is that the Indian diaspora who left India, especially people of Indian origin, in the case of Malaysia 200 years ago, Singapore, Mauritius also, 175, 180 years ago. In the case of Tamilians in Mauritius, 200 years ago. We just went to, as I said, Mauritius, Fiji, Suriname, Guyana, Trinidad, and Tobago. And in the Francophone part, it was Réunion Island, Madagascar. And we have also our people in Guadeloupe and Martinique. Well, in those days, when we left India, normally we went there as indentured laborers. In certain countries, we are forced to say in our to change our religion. In the French-speaking countries, Réunion Island, Martinique, Guadeloupe, all the people of Indian origin who left had to become a Christian. They were baptized. But I'm very happy to announce that today, with the creation of Gopio chapters in Réunion Island, Guadeloupe, and Martinique, these people are coming back to their roots. We are bringing them back to the roots. Temples are being created. Indian languages are being taught. I'll tell you something very important what happened last year. We have a minister here responsible for people of Indian origin who are 30 million worldwide or 28 million. I meet the minister every year. Here we have started I attended my 10th PBD. Every year I'm here present for the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. I'm proud of my Indianness. And every year we have a session called PIO Dialogue with India, where we meet the minister, we speak about our problems, PIO card or whatever it is in every country. But the most important part, which we discussed last year, was about one island known as Guadeloupe. They have 70,000 people, Biharis and Tamilians. I brought the minister there. We had put a monument. He unveiled from where they arrived. They arrived from Calcutta and from Tamil Nadu. At that port, Pointe-à-Pitre, a monument was unveiled by the minister. And for the first time in the history, I brought from the Mauritian High Commissioner the national Indian flag, and I brought the Jana Gana Mana, Indian national anthem. For the first time, that was being played. Thousands of people were there. And interestingly, these people, for the first time when they heard the national anthem and they touched the Indian flag, they were shedding tears. They never heard of Diwali. They never heard of independence celebration. So what we are doing in Gopio, last year we celebrated Diwali. We brought some priests from South India. Some mithai wala, sweets was made. The lights was lamped up there. So we have done something like that. We are bringing these people back to their roots, get them interested with the culture. We have approached the French, the Indian embassy in France, in Paris, to give them some help in the sense that some people from France also can go there, teach them some classical Indian music, dances. Next door is Réunion Island. Mauritius is doing a lot from Réunion Island. You have some 400,000 Tamilians in Réunion Island, but Mauritius being neighbor, it's half an hour flight from Mauritius. There we're doing marble. They come to us, we have exchanges. Tamils from Mauritius go there, meet them, teach them. For Diwali we go there, we bring cultural troops from Mauritius. So, I'm sorry I'm out of subject, but it's very important to say that what we are doing for our people, but we are very much concerned about Sri Lanka. We are very much concerned about Malaysia. We have raised issues, we have friends in Malaysia, we have ministers. If you'll speak about Sami Velu, he's a personal friend of mine. I was minister, I got elected 4 terms in Mauritius. Sami Velu was my guest in 1990. He came for the Tamil conference. He's a good friend of yours in those days. But when we meet him, we speak with him, what's happening. I just met him in January. Every time we raise issues with him, well, what we can do other than raising issues, voicing our opinions. We'll be having 20th, 21st and 22nd of April, the 11th Gopio Convention in KL, in Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, we'll be having a convention. We'll be having about 30-35 chapters present there, around 200 foreign delegates with your 1,000 delegates from your country, from Malaysia. That's what we do in our meetings. As I said, even when things happen in Fiji, when Mahendra Uchana was ousted out, we came all the way from Mauritius. Dande Bahadur, who was then president of Gopi International, came here. He met the political leaders here. We did everything. We tried to do something, but it's beyond our control. Just like it's beyond your control, we just voice out. We just speak. So, especially now, we were willing to have some chapters. For example, in Myanmar, we have some. Have been told that 4 million people of Indian origin. We can't put a chapter there because these people are afraid. Why could they put a Gopio chapter there? They are scared. So there are so many countries where things will not happen soon. It will take time, but we put pressure. Let's hope with time things will come up. What is my sincere wish is that the Indian diaspora worldwide, they get united, they do something for their brothers, especially in the two cases that we are very much worried is Sri Lanka and Malaysia. We praying is not is not miracle. We can't do miracles. We'll have to bring these authorities, the Malaysian government, the Sri Lankan government. Now, for example, I understand there will be this meeting in Sri Lanka for the Commonwealth country next year. My Prime Minister has proposed that he will go also there, speak with them. My Prime Minister being a Hindu, he cares a lot for the Tamilian brothers and sisters, because even in Mauritius, we demonstrate. There are lots of demonstrations calling for our Tamil brothers in Sri Lanka. We speak with the government. So, as I said, there is a very good suggestion that came out that in the January 2013, I hope that the next Pravasi Bharatiya Divas will be somewhere in Delhi. It had been 10 years. 6 years was in Delhi, 1 year was in Chennai, 1 was in Hyderabad, 1 year in Mumbai, and this year was in Jaipur. Let's hope that 2013 we'll meet in Delhi. Delhi is a very important place where with this organization and Gopio we'll meet together and have a common session. That's my sincere wish. Yes. As I said, I don't want to be lengthily, briefly, and where we can have at this time at least some 30, 35, 40 countries present. We'll have a full day session. We prepare